This will be a review on third-party Quake Blast number 01, and it is made by Cloud9, and it says master scale. Basically it is Shockwave. Check this out. Gonna open the flap. Oh, look at that. It's a little tough to see. Reflection. Ah, that looks nice. Card art here. Just all one there. In the packaging. Let's check out the sides. This looks like his eye symbol here that they use for card art. And the back here. And I'm going to read the text. Quake Blast W01. Quake Blast's characterization in the animated series is based on an early profile written for the character, which presented him to be the guardian of Iron Base, with no desires beyond that station. His toy's tech spec and universe profile, however, wrote of a character whose support to overthrow King because he views it as the logical thing to do. This was the version of the character who impressed fans with his appearance in comic book series. Also, unlike his cartoon incarnation, in which he was depicted as an easily beatable foe, he was very powerful. Ages 15 plus. Going to open this up and continue the review. Alright. Oh, look at that. Has the instructions here. 2 cords. See that? Not 1 but 2. Oh, look at this. Oh, this figure looks top quality here. I'm going to stop this video and continue it a little later. And this is Quake Blast. It is about 9 inches high, and the width is about 6 inches. This is a review on a fantastic transformer. It is made by Cloud9, a third party, and it is Shockwave, but they call it Quake Blast, and this is it out of the package. First thing to know is that it comes with these accessories, the G1 cannon, but he also has a mode for the backpack, which I'll take off and show later. And he has 2 different cords. This one is longer, meant for the robot mode, and this one is shorter for his cannon mode. And I'll show these more on the other mode when it's transformed. The figure itself, it should be mentioned that, at least on mine, it didn't come with any batteries. And you need 6, they are called either LR66 or LR626 batteries. 2 here, 2 in the head, and 2 in the chest area. And check this out. What's really cool? It lights up. Look at this. You put 1 here. Press this. And if you open this up, you press the button here. So check that out. It lights up and it maintains the light really well. In a dark room, you can see the lighting And again, you need 6 batteries for that effect. And they are called LR66 or LR626. It's the same thing. And I'm just going to turn it off here. You press this. You open the chest up area here. There's a tab. Close that. And back the head here. It'll just kind of look cool, just the headlight. Like that. He has, if you notice it, light purple translucent part here for the hand, for the chest, and for the right hand. There are no other accessories on this version other than these 2 pieces. But you should know Cloud9 made a black version and a purple translucent version of this same mold. So there's 3 of them. This color, the light translucent purple, and the black version. But the other 2 modes, the other 2 versions came with a portable weapon mode G1 Megatron, which oddly, this version didn't come with that little small posable Megatron. But I like this version the best. This dark colored purple and the light color translucent effects. It reminds me very much of the SHOCKWAVE from the cartoons and especially the comic books. And let me just show the details of this character first. You know what was really funny was in the cartoon, SHOCKWAVE just followed orders from Megatron. But I like the comic book version better when he actually defeated Megatron in fights and he fought for leadership of the Decepticons. Because he's a logical thinker and the logical thing would be the strongest should lead. And he was really much more powerful and dramatic a character in the comic books. He was just so much better, to be honest with you. The comic book version really was so much better than the cartoon. And just look at this, the detailing, and hopefully it's going to show up right. See this? The sculpting, the quality of it. They really did do a good job on this SHOCKWAVE action figure. The only little negative I could say in this mode is the wire here. It comes off very easy. They also have a tab here, so sometimes you could hook it up down here, either way. But it's not too secure in either mode. The end could fall off very easy. And this, the backpack, it just detaches. And you could flip this down if you wanted to. This cannot be put here. It just doesn't fit. And when you transform this, which I'll show later for the other mode, this is supposed to break apart and you flip this around so it's a second cannon piece. Doesn't look as G1 accurate than this. I don't know why they gave both, to be honest with you. Kind of weird. But in terms of the robot mode, this definitely does look better, just for show. Does look for the good interpretation. One of the odd things to notice is you have this, but you also have that translucent part. It's like double. See that? That one and that are the same piece almost. Let me just try to show the sculpt detailing here. It also has a good weight to it. It feels very solid. These look a little better flipped out. Articulation, the head. Can turn it side to side. You do get a little up and a little down. Shoulder area, up, down, and in or out there. Has a double elbow. Okay, the cord filter. The wrist here, you can't spin it. And the fingers have individual articulation points. And the thumb as well. Surprisingly, the waist really doesn't have articulation, but the hips are ball jointed here to the side, up or down. Have a swivel thigh. Has a knee articulation, and you can spin it right at the lower knee. The feet, not really, just the toes, a little bit movement, I suppose, at the heels. And going to transform it and continue the review. Is the G1 Shockwave in the Space Cannon, his alternate mode. Look at this. What's really cool is, even though it's not officially a mod, but if you take this piece and you put it by the chest area, it's not perfect, but it's sort of a makeshift stand to hold the look for Shockwave here. And just want to try and show the details of it. Look at this. It is about 13 inches long by about 2 inches wide. This is the front view. Remember in the comic books, I'm not sure on the cartoon, but the comic books, he had thrusters here and he would fly around just like that. He would just like fly solo like that in the comics. And this part is articulated, and it did move in the comics, I think, like that. But here's something pretty cool. If you remove the cover, you turn on the light. I'm going to put the cover on. It actually lights up a bit. Not much, but it does light up. And that's what it looks like in the dark. Even though I prefer this look for the end, for the G1 accurate style, I'm going to put this look on and show the difference. This is the other, and the light is on. The other cannon end mode. It's more detailed in the sculpting, I think, than this one, which is more plain. But this is more G1 looking, and this doesn't look as G1-ish to me with that barrel at the end. It looks more technical, but it's nice you got that extra option. This one's actually a little longer, the G1, than this one. This one has the darker paint color. And you could see this is for the cannon. This one's a little long for the robot mode. I'm gonna transform this back and give my final thoughts about it in a moment. Overall, I think that Cloud9 designed a fantastic Shockwave, which they have to call Quake Blast, action figure. The plastic and the mold feel very solid. It's not floppy. The use of having lighting effects for the parts that work really nice, but you have to buy the battery separate. the fact that they gave you two different barrels, and they didn't really have to. You see one in the backpack there, and the other one really meant for the G1 look. I think if you don't have a Shockwave action figure, or if you really wanted a good one in the G1 scale, you can't go wrong with this one. High quality stuff. Thanks for watching.